10,000 troops at the border, suspension of apps that facilitate asylum applications, and mass arrests and deportations of people without permission to stay in the United States. Donald Trump has issued the first dispositions on the front lines of the war against illegal migration. The first effects are already visible, and the first group of migrants has already been sent back to the other side of the border fortifications. Preparations are already underway. Military patrols are arriving along the border with Mexico. The first major reinforcement is 1,500 soldiers, including the Marines. Eventually, however, up to 10,000 are to be deployed to the border.
They need to be successful for them to make money, and as it gets harder and harder for them to be successful, we do see that the increases in assaults, uses of force, things like that do increase. So we've been putting a concerted effort on all of our training to make sure that our agents are best equipped, best trained to deal with those situations.
But the border is only part of the war declared on illegal migration by the new administration in the White House. The key is the domestic front and catching those who pose a threat to Americans in the first place.
President Trump is sending a very strong message to people around this world. If you are thinking about breaking the laws of the United States of America, you will be returned home, you will be arrested, you will be prosecuted. Do not come.
It's a 5-minute vote.
This is to be helped by a law just passed, ordering the services to arrest and deport any illegal immigrant who has committed any crime.
This is a good bill. It's a common sense law enforcement bill. Simply states, minor level crime now, local law enforcement can contact ICE to get these people detained, processed, and deported. These people, these criminals that come across that inflict violence on American families, they just get more and more emboldened.
The name of the bill, Laken Riley, is that of a Georgia student murdered last February by an illegal immigrant from Venezuela who entered the country 2 years earlier and was not deported despite repeated arrests for theft and robbery.
We will begin the largest deportation operation in the history of the United States. We will close the border. We will stop the invasion of illegals into our country. We will defend our territory. We will not be conquered. We will not be conquered. We will reclaim our sovereignty.
On the other side of the border, full mobilization of the services. Mexican authorities claim they are prepared for deportations. The Mexican government has the operational capacity to help our returning brothers and sisters. They are not alone. On this side of the border, we are ready to take them in. The problem is that the scale in question could quickly verify the capabilities of the Mexican services. Secondly, the deportations will affect not only Mexican citizens, but anyone who has crossed the southern border. Mexico does not want to take in citizens who are not their own, unless they declare a desire to return to their countries of origin.